Hello, hello. My name is Giselle, and this is Vibe Check Tarot. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading to see what the energy is for today. Oh, that was quick. We have the Thinker and Go the Distance. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more cards before I get started. Okay. So before I started this reading, I was channeling a song. It's a Spanish song. It's called Como te voy a olvidar, and it translates to How am I going to forget you? It's by Los Angeles Azules, I think. So with that being said, it talks about someone seeing you everywhere, someone envisioning you everywhere in the places they go, in the people that they see, in the conversations. It's almost like they can't get you out of their head. They are just thinking about you, and everything reminds them of you. This is somebody that is willing to now go the distance, is in their head about it actually. They're trying to figure out how do they circle back and fix this conflict with you or whatever, mend that bridge that separated you two. How do they come into your world? Because right now they're in between. They're kind of thinking a lot. They are hesitating, trying to figure out what is the best way to approach you, because in all honesty, they still haven't completely cleaned up their act. Some of the things that you guys had encountered, the situations or the issues or the disagreements, have still not fully been fixed. There's still a little bit of conflict there. However, if this is a no contact type of situation or energy, this is somebody that decided to kind of just leap away from the relationship, like out of nowhere. They just kind of raised that white flag. They were tired, they were exhausted, they were feeling like they couldn't give you what you wanted. Almost like they were going into quicksand in the relationship. They didn't know how to get out from drowning, from feeling like they were the problem, from feeling like they weren't enough, from feeling like you're probably better off without them. We have Never Ending Story in reverse, and we have All That Glitters. This is somebody that feels like they are repeating a cycle that their parents did. They're repeating a cycle that their family repeated. They're repeating a cycle that has been ongoing in their life, and they've come to realize that not everything that glitters is gold. Not everything is what it appears to be. Things on the outside, whether they're making themselves seem happy, whether they are putting on this front to make it seem like they have this happy life, happy wife, happy relationship, or amazing career, whatever it may be, they are feeling inner turmoil. We have Treasure Island, and it's funny because it landed this way in between, right next to the in between worlds, which tells me that they know where their happiness is, but they almost feel like you're not for them, like you're too good for them. Almost like their fortune was with you, but they didn't play the game well. They didn't play nice with you. They actually hurt you a lot. And so they want to come back and they want to offer you this gift. They actually want to make it a surprise, but they're just not really sure or haven't conjured up the courage to just come back and give you everything that you deserve. This person they really messed up, man. They knew that you were the right path for them. I wanted to say passage and path, and it kind of combined. They knew you were the right person for them, but they chose to turn the cheek, and they chose to go the route that's been experienced before. the route that their parents lived, the route that their family lived. Maybe there's culture, maybe there's age difference, maybe there's some type of difference, religion. I don't know. There's some type of, they went with something safer, whether that was appearing safer, but it wasn't. It's almost like they got fooled. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Excuse me. They got tricked into going towards someone or something that they knew wasn't for them. And now it's almost like they feel like their heart is stuck with you. They're mourning you. And again, we have like the little quicksand heart where they almost feel like they're just drowning in the thoughts of you, drowning on trying to figure out, going over it and over it and over it again. How do they come back? How do they make up for the things that they did, for how they left things, really? And they continue thinking about it, so much so that it's keeping them up at night. They're almost isolating themselves from everything and everybody because they've realized that the people that they counted on, the people that they depended on, are not who they were supposed to be. They're supposed to be supporting them. They're supposed to be for their greatest interest, or for their greater good, really, but they were there for their own interests. And so this person really feels like they got duped. I don't know how else to say it. That came out a lot of cards at the same time. So this person is really feeling like they are trying to manifest you back into their life. They're trying to connect with you energetically. So if you've been thinking about them a lot, or you've been having dreams about them, or just certain little things remind you of them in the middle of the day without even being on that mind frame, this is somebody that is doing it intentionally. They are trying to call you back, trying to have you come to them because they're afraid of rejection. They're afraid that you are going to reject them, so they continue to wait out the options. This is somebody that's very analytical, very intellectual, where they are more logical than they use their heart, right? They are just, and I keep on getting tongue-tied and my words keep on twisting. It's almost like this person is terrified of you rejecting them, so that they feel like they rather imagine you coming back to them than knowing the truth that you may not want to. Yeah, we have the Justice in reverse. So they feel like they don't deserve you. They feel like they mishandled you in a way that's almost unforgivable. Get a couple more cards. Yeah, they walked away very, very abruptly, almost leaving you in the cold without even explanations. Maybe this person ghosted you. Maybe this person just discarded you and went towards their financial goals, went towards something that was more financial rewarding, or maybe just looked that way. Maybe just looked like it was more rewarding. The grass was greener on their side, but it turns out that it wasn't. Now they are coming out of this mental entrapment, almost like the rose-colored glasses are coming off. And now they are daydreaming of you, wanting to come back and work on this relationship, wanting to give you what they should have from the beginning, give you what you deserve, what you, I want to say earned, but that's not the right word that is coming up, or that I'm trying to articulate. It's so funny because I almost feel so clouded in this reading, like I don't know how to articulate my words. And maybe this person feels that way. They don't know how to articulate their thoughts, their feelings, how to come towards you, how to approach you. It's almost like they hold you in such a high regard that they don't want to mess it up. They're so afraid of coming towards you and you rejecting them that they rather just sit back and hope and imagine what life could be like with you instead of taking that leap. What's holding them back? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands upright and the King of Pentacles. They feel like, they're not grounded enough. They don't feel like, because they're coming out of this energy of seeing people for who they are in their close proximity, maybe their family, friends, environment, they've seen them for who they truly are. These are people that were supposed to be supporting them and having their highest interests. But in reality, these people had their own interests in mind and put their own interests in front of this person's happiness. And now this person's realizing that they gave up everything. They gave up you, their world, because to them, you are their world. To them, you are everything. So they feel like they sacrificed everything. And now they have to be in a position where they can regulate, self-soothe, and ground themselves before they come to you. Because they can't come to you broken, because that would be unfair again. And they are out of this conflict of feeling like they're fighting how they feel for you, this conflict of feeling like they want to be single. This is somebody that is afraid of the unknown, but understands that with you, they can have everything. They have to let go of their ego and their pride. Yeah, whatever situation they went towards, it definitely put them through a realization. And maybe the person that they went towards, or the situation, or maybe just the energy, they ended up seeing the situation for what it was. So now they're able to see how they mishandled you. They somehow got some type of karmic return where they felt really heartbroken, or they felt really misled. And I think it has to do with their family. I feel like they gave up everything for their family, or for their friends, or for their environment, whoever is close to them. And now they realize that their family was just using them. And that was so heartbreaking and so disheartening to them that they had to withdraw. And they're coming out of this energy of withdrawing, and now they want to come towards you. But what is holding them back from coming towards you? The heartbreak that they cause, the heartbreak that they have within them. They still feel like they haven't healed a lot of their inner child, a lot of their past trauma. But they know you feel them coming. They know that you're expecting them to come, and they are willing to communicate their feelings, but there's still a lot of fear. Let me get a couple messages. Let me see. We have Magnet. Yeah, this is confirmation. They are longing for you. They have this magnetic pull, this attraction. Almost like you have this charm that they just cannot let go. Almost like you are their muse, their influence to do better, their influence to... I keep on hearing, I'm under the influence of you. They look at you and they just like, they can't imagine why they ever walked away. They can't imagine their life without you, and they never have. And there hasn't been a day that's gone by that they haven't thought about you. But the thing is sometimes people have traumas that they need to experience and work through before they can come, and the divine allows you two to get together. There has to be lessons learned before they're able to understand and really appreciate this person, or you as a person, and to be able to hold you in a way that you deserve. So this is good. Not that they got hurt, but it's good that they are learning. We have Tangle. Yeah. So, this is a person that really has a lot of complicated circumstances that is keeping them stuck. And it's now unraveling. It's now unraveling to a point where, again, they're seeing these false masks. They're seeing these illusions being broken. They're no longer protecting those people that they thought really loved them and thought they were making decisions or guiding them or giving them opinions for their highest good, but they weren't. They were putting on a show because it didn't, how can I say this? It wasn't for their best interests. It was for your persons to not get everything that they wanted. I can't even articulate my words. I'm telling you, this reading is going, I don't know if it's going in circles, and I hope I'm making sense, but it's almost like this person's thoughts were clouded and they were filled with doubts and illusions and hesitations beyond their view. And now that cloudedness is becoming clear because they understand that it wasn't you that was the issue. It was their close circle, their people that they trusted the most. Now they understand you are their home and that you are a person that always wanted the best for them, always had the best interest in mind for them. And the traditions and the structure and the what people see is no longer important to them. They are now going for, oh my God, I can't write this, for their true love, their soulmate, their twin flame. They understand that you two belong together and there is no deeper connection, no deeper soul love, no deeper divination, fluidity than you two. You make this person and have this amazing feeling. You may have this like smile on my face. You make this person just feel like they can do anything with you. Like as long as they have you, nothing else matters. I'm going to close it with an animal card. Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab another one because those fell and I'm not, that's a lot. So I'm going to Nightingale. So when I think of Nightingale, I think about Cinderella when, you know, she's singing and she's singing the Nightingale song and she is just kind of in her own little world. She is just, even though circumstances are not ideal, excuse me, she's still in her element. She's still optimistic. She's still hopeful and she's still just herself. And I feel like your person is seeing you like this. They're seeing you like, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of how they treated you, regardless of how they mishandled you, you continue to shed your light and continue to shine and continue to grow and continue to surprise them. You continue to just, they're baffled by your beauty. They're baffled by your light. And I'm going to pick up the cards that fell on the floor. Give me a second. Just curious. We have the lamb and the unicorn. Oh my goodness. So again, we have the lamb, the unicorn, the frog in reverse, the elephant, the spider. This is just so crazy because understanding the message, let me kind of just separate it for you so you can kind of get a gist of what I'm picking up. So this is somebody that's now opening up their third eye. They're now, confirmation verb. They're now realizing that you are the fire to their heart, the fire to their life, the fire that ignites everything in them. You ignite something so important, so powerful, so intense that nothing can come in between you two. No matter the time, the distance, the space, it doesn't matter. He sees you as a twin flame. He or she, it's an energy. But before, when they were so scared of leaping forward, they just they're coming out of that energy, that out of the hermit energy, out of the lamb energy, out of the fear of sabotage, the self-sabotage, the fear of being stuck in all these obstacles, all these, or what ifs, or what is she gonna do, or what is he gonna do, or what if they don't accept me, or all these obstacles that they self-sabotage, that they created in their mind, they're now letting that go because they know there is only one you. It's like, it's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to continue. This is pretty much, it said it all.